Discover the tumultuous journey of South Park's lovable yet unfortunate character, Butters. From being framed for heinous crimes to falling victim to ruthless pranks, Butters endures a roller coaster of misfortunes.
Where's your lunch, Butters? Oh, it's okay. I'm not hungry anyways.
Dude, did a bully take your lunch money again?
What's up?
Uncover the top 10 worst incidents that shaped his hilarious and heart-rending experiences in this captivating expose.
Just a little gassy.
Oh, well, don't fart on Grandma. She's trying to enjoy her ham.
Okay, Dad, I won't.
Cartman, a small-town schoolboy, felt invisible when his friends ignored him. Isolation convinced him he was dead. Butters, uninformed of this decision, addressed Cartman about his death. Butters had no idea that this chat would plunge him into darkness as he lost contact with reality and his sanity. In desperation, Butters helped Cartman. This honorable gesture caused him extra difficulty. His parents became impatient with his unpredictable conduct and accused him of wrecking his room. The worried parents sought aid from a mental center specialist to find a solution for their son. But Butters' treatment was another nightmare, leaving him more shattered and disoriented than ever. Their crushing sadness felt unavoidable.
Who said I'm inviting you?
Butters? You're gonna take that butt? Why?
Because Butters isn't a total to me.
Kyle invited Butters to Casa Bonita, unknowingly leaving Eric out. Garmin, filled by envy and desperation, devised a devious plan to kill Butters and grab the restaurant's prized saint. He concocted a nefarious plan with a sorrowful heart. Butters disappeared after Garmin faked an apocalypse. After Butters disappeared, the trip was postponed. With Butters still imprisoned, the town grew sadder. The cruel twist ruined their friendship. Eric became caught in the decide, prolonging Butters' incarceration. When the bomb shelter's security was broken, Eric moved Butters again. Butters, the innocent victim, was told a meteor hit Earth during his incarceration. His gentle heart rebuilt society after the imaginary calamity. Oblivious of Eric's duplicity, as separation sorrow deepened, Butters ultimately learned the truth.
Whoa! It's all so real! This is amazing! It's like I'm there!
Cartman took advantage of Butters' innocence again. Cartman used a cheap VR Oculus Rift eyewear and a vivid imagination to transport Butters to a life-size simulation this time. Butters had no idea that this intricate subterfuge would tap into his profoundly repressed sentiments and wants, triggering a quick and uncomfortable chain of events. Butters was traumatized by the terrible hoax, leaving him defenseless. Despite the chaos he caused, Cartman couldn't resist perfecting his sadistic joke on Butters. In a twist of similar The Matrix, Cartman played a malicious Morpheus, warping Butters' world with cheap illusions and mind-boggling trickery. Butters was confused as reality and illusion blended. The episode's intricacy peaked, leaving viewers as confused as Butters. The once joyous prank had become a heartbreaking tale of innocence lost and trust broken. The spectators felt Butters' anguish, which lasted. The experience underscored trust's fragility and the dangers of taking advantage of others. Butters' situation moved the audience, who pondered the fine line between innocent mischief and its life-altering effects. In a small town called South Park, Butters had been enduring a life full of torment from various people, including his own family. But the most heartbreaking was the abuse he suffered from his own grandmother. This episode took an unexpected turn as shocking revelations surfaced, revealing Butters as a victim trapped in an abusive relationship, leaving everyone wondering about the reasons behind such cruelty. Witnessing the young boy's suffering, the tight-knit community of South Park rallied together and formed a nationwide anti-bully organization. Surprisingly, they chose Butters to be the face of their campaign against bullying. Little did they know, this decision unknowingly pushed Butters to his limits, causing him to explode with pent-up emotions on national television. The target of his rage became the infamous Dr. Oz, an unexpected twist that no one saw coming. Amidst the sadness and despair, there was a glimmer of hope. Butters found the strength and courage deep within himself to stand up against his abuser. It was a psychological battle, and this time, Butters emerged victorious. He triumphed over the emotional scars left by his grandmother's abuse and slowly began to heal. In the end, the story didn't end too badly. The sad tone of the tale was laced with hope and redemption as Butters, with unwavering determination, reclaimed his inner strength. In South Park, a bunch of unruly kids ran wild, escalating their misbehavior. A persuasive salesperson sold them actual ninja weapons at the state fair. This action would have catastrophic effects, causing misery and mayhem. The show, known for its originality and anime-like animations and soundtrack, turned grim. The children's wild imagination started a perilous series of events that changed their lives. A real weapon hurt one of them, turning play into tragedy. Butters, the unwitting victim, became an opponent in the children's imagination. He played his Professor Chaos character, unaware of the terrible peril behind the fun. Kenny, one of the kids, accidentally shot a ninja star into Butters' left eye, causing heartbreak. They panicked and felt guilty when they realized the results of their recklessness. Butters was damaged by the nightmare gains. The gang struggled to fill Kenny's vacuum after his tragic death. They found Butters a friendly and eager-to-please replacement. He was ready for any challenge, but the boys had something else in store for him. They carefully manipulated him as their perfect pawn. With Butters on board, the boys set out to make him gain weight quickly, heedless to the health risks. Chef, who donated his culinary abilities, was sought. Butters devoured his feeding frenzy unaware of a new challenge. The other youngsters made him walk to lose weight. Butters, once happy and innocent, became locked in a depressing cycle as a pawn in their sadistic game. A bunch of determined boys steal a mysterious item in a melancholy tale of ambition and sacrifice. The risk of infiltrating the girls' gang to find the device, their method hinges on sending a girl to the girls' group. This choice causes fated occurrences. Butters, a timid soul from misery, accepts the dangerous endeavor. Despite his introversion and odd appearance, she undertakes the work with tenacity. She joins the girls' inner group to earn trust. Butters' difficult journey weighs hard on her young shoulders. Her mission weighs heavy on her emotions, torn between loyalty to her companions and her larger purpose. Butters eventually shares secrets, dreams, and laughter with the females. She knows betrayal is coming, but her friendliness masks her anguish. When Butters returns home, her confused emotions change everything. Her parents mistake her for an undead monster out of irrational dread. They cruelly imprison Butters in the cellar, where darkness welcomes her. Butters suffers in the basement from being misunderstood and unloved. Her shadows cloud her innocence. Her once joyful friendships now stab her soul like broken glass. Will Butters escape her confinement in this sad tale? Will the people she protected doom her? Destiny will reveal the answers over time. Hilton visited one of her family's luxury city house's formal opening. Disenchantment made her desire to depart the wealthy facade as quickly as possible. Hilton needed a new pet after her beloved cat died in a luxurious automobile. The tinted window revealed her heart's desire. Paris wanted to adopt Butters, a cute little creature, but Butters' parents held firm. They refused the original multi-million-dollar offer to give up their son. Butters, Mr. Beagle's worried about Paris taking him from his adoring family. Steve and Linda, his loving guardians, struggled to decide what would happen to their cherished furry family member and how it would affect the family. In this heartbreaking story, Butters is torn between a brand new life and his loving family. Love, grief, and hard choices. Inspector Butters is notorious for exposing hidden truths in tranquil Greenbrook, but his current inquiry hits close to home. His son Leopold discovers Stephen's horrible truth. Leopold tells his mother, saddened by this knowledge. Stephen's secret existence is revealed. He discovers a shocking reality about him. This news breaks Linda, Leopold's mother. Linda loses control in despair. She snaps and ends everything for her kid out of wrath and sadness. She takes Leopold to a neighboring pond to drown him in the automobile. She writes a heartbreaking goodbye letter before trying suicide. What follows is terrifying. These torches, a close-knit group of friends, must face the devastating reality of Butters' murder, shattering Greenbrook. They band together to cover up the horrible act, assuming Butters is dead, to protect each other. Cartman's body image struggles on South Park are terrible. The townspeople ignore his suffering, leaving him completely alone. In an unexpected turn, PC Principal, the school's harsh authority figure, takes matters into his own hands. He asks Cartman's sweet, shy friend Butters to manage his social media. Butters protects Cartman from cruel remarks, providing a safe haven from the world. Butters, a faithful friend, takes up the task and works hard to safeguard Cartman. He doesn't realize he'll help more than one troubled soul. PC Principal uses Butters' filtering services to help problematic Hollywood personalities like Steven Seagal, Demi Lovato, and Vin Diesel without Butters' agreement. Butter becomes a pawn in a heartbreaking game while trying to build safe spaces. Thanks for watching. Kindly subscribe to our channel for more.